Welcome back to Turn on the Game, the podcast, where we talk sports from a regular, everyday guy's perspective, similar as if you were at your local barbershop or bar. No punches are pulled, no fucks are given. Just some guys let you in on our respective opinions when it comes to sports and culture. I'm Frogg. I'm here with my three co-hosts, Chris J,
Hey, what
Coach
up,
Jr.,
what up?
and Phil.
Oh, boy. I wasn't ready for that one.
We got Uncle Buck on the boards and the one and only Jet in the building.
You should have seen me. I just jumped out the chair.
Hey, I'm glad you didn't have none of them gummy bears in your mouth.
Man, they would have went over there.
We are live in Black Studios. On this episode, we talk NFL Week 2. We're gonna get in with our recaps on Week 2 of this season. It's been jumping for right now. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
No wonder he came in
Man,
all.
I'm good, bro.
No wonder he came in all secretive. He been plotting this since last week.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hold up, fool! You gave me the idea.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Man.
so are the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl contenders?
Of course. What?
Who would have thought about Josh Gordon going to the Patriots? And Aaron Rodgers, he's on one leg and he might be out soon.
Yep, he's going out soon.
Kansas City, they look like the real deal. John Gruden, boy, the joke's on you, buddy.
Yeah, he looks like
joke is on you.
To make so bad, he's actually talking about needing a pass rusher.
He's an idiot. Elite pass rushers are hard to find.
Yeah, well, you had one, fool.
You had the best.
A Hall of Famer, bro. Come on.
Now, did you see the Bears fan who had the Khalil Mack jersey, but over his last name he put Gruden?
Thanks, Gruden.
So we're going to get into that and much more.
Happy.
We'll get you some word on the street with Chris J. Also, Coach Jr.'s Corner, a game of 21. This is Turn on the Game, the podcast. We'll be right back with word on the street with Chris J.
Turn on.
Join Oklahoma Humanities and Jad Abumrad from NPR's Radio Lab, along with some of the coolest humanities scholars from across the state at the first annual Curiosity Fest on Saturday, October 20th at the Civic Center Music Hall in downtown Oklahoma City. Curiosity Fest will feature fun, interactive humanities programs all through the afternoon, including sessions on the history and meanings of internet memes, the cultural impact of late-night comedy shows, a discussion of Harry Potter and the meaning of life, the taping of a very special episode of the Brainbox podcast, and much more. Find out more about the programs at Curiosity Fest and get ticket information at okhumanities.org/curiosityfest.
Oklahoma's top ramen house, Tamashi, is once again changing the landscape of how authentic Japanese cuisine is served in the area. Tamashi Ramen House is opening up a second location in Edmond. That's right, there will be another location where you can eat delicious Japanese dishes, watch anime live, enjoy anime-inspired drinks, and so much more. Come down to 132 East 5th Street in Edmond on October 1st for the grand opening. You won't want to miss it.
Yo. Hey, and we are back. You know what? First off, I want to talk about my man. Well, actually, I can't even say my man. This dude.
Yeah, don't say it.
Retired at halftime. What's his name?
Vontae. Vernon Davis's brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Vernon, I want to see your face, Vernon. Wow. This dude said he realized, I guess at halftime, after he played a whole half of football,
But he don't want to play no more.
was celebrating after he made a couple tackles, that he didn't want to play football no more. He realized that. What happened?
Nothing. I'm trying to get situated.
Oh,
You laughing at me? Yeah.
oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, he said that he realized that football was no longer for him at halftime of a football game. This dude's a pro player. He signed a, I think, $5 million deal. Yeah. Guaranteed money.
It was a shock to everybody, right?
Guaranteed money.
It was. You know who was a shock to?
Oh.
Vontae. He was getting ate up out there in the field.
It was about like your intro.
Yeah.
He was getting ate up out there. He didn't know what to do.
He was celebrating his tackles and everything. And next thing you know, wow.
Maybe he had a vision. Maybe the Lord came down
Somebody
and
must
spoke
slid
to
in
him.
them DMs.
Maybe the Lord came down and talked to him and be like, "Son,
your next shit's gonna be your last hit.
Yeah. You need to go ahead and retire.
bring you on home if you don't get off the field."
Yeah,
man,
maybe that's it, man. I have no
30
idea.
years old, man.
He's young. Yeah, he's young.
30 years old.
He's young.
But you know what? Now that I know that he's Vernon Davis' brother, I really can actually probably see that.
Yeah.
I can actually probably see that. Wasn't Vernon Davis one that crying? He was crying and.
He was the one that
a couple of times.
Yeah.
He was the one that Mike Singletary wanted to
Yeah.
whoop,
Yeah.
really give him a whooping for real.
Yeah.
Like he was his son or something.
Yeah.
Can't win with him. can't do it.
So I can actually see that now. But that's just. I've been listening to a lot of Hall of Famers this week, and they are
smashing.
They shocked. I mean, they can't believe it.
Like I said, like Frogg's intro.
Yeah, that was shocking. If you fans didn't know and didn't notice the reaction that the other three co-hosts had, that was shocking.
Other 5 people in the room.
Yeah.
I think Buck almost jumped back out of his seat. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I was not ready for that one.
Man.
But
I had to switch it up.
Yeah, you definitely
get
did.
my one cuss word out the way because I told you I wasn't gonna cuss no more.
Did you say that?
I did last week. I said
I don't think you said
no more
Yeah,
cursing.
he said
come for me.
He said what's
on the
best
show.
for the team.
I'm
He's succumbing to what's best.
So go ahead. You keep. I didn't catch you out.
Well, no, you're fine. I mean, what y'all think about that, man? Just wrap this up real quick about Vontae Davis. I'm already tired of talking about
Man,
the dude.
I think it's a coward move.
Really?
Do you think he should get paid?
No, they're gonna take the money from him.
No, I don't think he
take
should get paid. I don't think he should get paid.
That's a breach of contract.
And then the thing is, he didn't play
What,
the
to
10-year. Is it a 10-year minimum that you got to play in the league to get or is it 5?
In the NFL, what
Is
did
it
they
5 or
say?
7?
Dude said.
I think it's like 7.
So he gonna get paid anyway. So
I mean, he getting a pension.
yeah. So I
And
mean,
and he's made plenty of money.
but
This was a little change
This
in
dude
his
said
career.
that it was therapeutic. This dude said leaving during halftime was therapeutic.
Make it so bad, he didn't stay for the game.
he left the stadium.
He didn't stay on the sidelines.
No, he left the
with
stadium.
his squad.
Let me ask you something. Let's continue talking about this. Did the dude take a shower at halftime
Yes.
and change clothes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or did he just leave in his uniform?
No, he took a shower, got
Changed
dressed,
clothes.
left his uniform.
What
at
was
the
his
stadium.
teammates thinking? Were they like,
They was on the
Oh,
field.
they was mad. They was mad.
Wow.
It was a couple interviews. Was like, man.
So he just didn't come out with the team.
He didn't come out with the team.
no.
he's a starting cornerback.
He didn't come out with the
They
team.
looking for him, and he's gone.
Coach
No,
like,
no, the coaches
and Vontae, I need
Oh,
you
the
to.
coaches knew?
Yeah, he told the coaches.
Vontae.
Vontae. Where's Vontae at?
Everybody seen Vontae?
No,
Hey, coach.
he told the coaches.
Hey, coach, he left.
Yeah, he told the coaches, and some of the defensive players didn't know until they got on the field.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty whack move, but I mean, hey, if it's your time to go,
It was a coward move.
it's your time to go, man.
Yeah, you say
He
that
said
like,
that he just
Jesus
wasn't
did.
up for the.
As Phil said, he got that sign, you know.
He said he just wasn't up for the physical challenge anymore. In the middle of a game, he didn't wait till the end of the game. This is what he's going to
I'm
remember.
retiring right on the spot.
That's his legacy.
I'm going to retire right here, right now.
We're gonna have a fall from grace moment for this guy, real quick, y'all.
Fall from grace.
We're gonna have a fall from grace from Vontae Davis.
May your career rest in
May
peace.
your career rest in peace.
Don't we got some music for that?
We did, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Cue, we didn't.
I
Cue.
didn't cue it in.
We
He
didn't-
don't need music. Vontae Davis, you stopped at halftime. Actually, go ahead and key it up.
You got it.
Key it up.
You got it.
What they say, ashes to ashes,
Dust to dust. Your career.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
The Bills are so bad that one player retires at halftime. Halftime, dog.
He's seen it right on the wall,
Golly,
man.
that's
He
crazy.
want to be a part of this year. He gonna go, he gonna be on ESPN or
Bro, he ain't going nowhere. He's gonna be
He
under
gonna
a
get a
rock
job.
somewhere. No,
He gonna get a
no,
job.
Nah.
no. Yeah, there it is.
Vontae.
Oh, hey,
Vontae
this
Davis.
is Uncle Junior, Coach Junior's first fall from grace moment.
Yeah, that's what we do for people like him, man.
Fall from grace, man.
The first fall from grace we had was
RG3.
RG3. You know, he was elite to Where is he now?
On the streets.
Yeah.
now he's a third string quarterback.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is. That's right.
Baltimore.
Yeah, that's right.
Behind Lamar Jackson.
That's right. He still ain't getting back up from grace, but
Nah.
but anyway, let's talk about
Antonio
Brown real quick and his shenanigans this week. What was the reason why he was mad? Anybody know?
In his interview, I watched his interview, and his interview, he said that he's just a competitor and he don't like losing. So
you don't go to work.
No,
Wish I could do that.
he said that was a personal issue.
Oh yeah.
He said it was a personal issue. It had nothing to do with that, and he backs the team and the coach's decision to punish him for that because it was a personal decision. It wasn't planned.
What's his punishment? You know?
Nah, he wouldn't say. He said
He got to do second team reps in practice all week.
Probably so. You know what I'm saying? But he said that basically him and the coach was talking, and that's how they talk. He said that's the man that recruited him, and he has nothing but respect for him. But when it comes to competitive, he said the Steelers, we win. That's what we do.
See, I don't mind any of that stuff that happened on the sidelines. Him being mad. I mean, I understand.
And then you're talking about the text. Now the text came from the ex-PR person at the Steelers.
He didn't shoot that. That wasn't him talking about trade me.
Yeah, no.
tweet.
But the Steelers, he said that.
I even back him on that tweet because hey, you know what?
He pulled a
Yeah.
Trump.
Well, because basically the ex-PR guy bashed him and said, "Hey man, Antonio Brown, if it wasn't for Big Ben, if it wasn't for the line, if it wasn't for this, you wouldn't be doing that." So his tweet was, "Then trade me then."
Yeah, exactly. We'll see.
Yeah, and we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with his actions,
I don't have a problem with
but
that.
I just think that he can't let stuff like that get under his skin to where it affects him like that.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that he was repeating in the little 8-minute press conference.
But he's
that
an
he had.
emotional dude.
Man, he's
Now
just,
Frogg is about to say something totally different.
Uh-oh.
he's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day.
Right.
Get that man the ball, man. You want to win the game?
I
You
mean,
ain't got Le'Veon. Get that man the ball.
I mean, you got to.
Stop messing around, man.
And he said he don't mind. And the thing about it, the one thing he said I don't mind if they decoy me and Juju go off. He doesn't mind that. You know what I mean?
If they win.
And he was like, hell, we down by 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, so yeah, I'm gonna get frustrated. As a competitor, I'm gonna get frustrated.
Hey, but Juju was getting the ball.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
he's on team.
That's because
Juju was getting the
Big
rock.
Ben, he locks in on one receiver pretty much every game. He finds who he wants to throw the ball to that game, and that's what he locks in.
Whoever's catching the ball, whoever's open. And he locks on to him for the whole
Man,
game.
he was locked.
I think he had
was
10 or 11
locked on
receptions.
Juju.
It's
Yeah,
been
10.
plenty of games where he would not look Antonio's way, and Antonio reacted the same way he reacted on Sunday.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the only way for him to react because he's the best player. He's one of the best players in the league, period, and he's the best player on their team.
Right. He is. Yeah,
So would you say that he's the best receiver in the NFL?
Hey,
Yes.
That's no different than Tony Romo did Dez.
Yes, it is.
Why are you?
Yes, it is.
You know what?
Yes,
This is why people hate the Cowboys.
It's true.
What?
Because it has nothing to do with the Cowboys, but y'all
Nothing.
turn it into the Cowboys.
Hey, but
That's the
Nothing
same.
to do with it.
That's the same
no, but it's a conversation talking about an elite quarterback looking away from
Big Ben,
Romo's
looking away from a elite
looking
receiver.
away from an elite receiver, one of the best receivers in the game,
The best on the team.
the best on the team. So how can you not talk
10 years
about?
ago? Y'all talking about 10 years ago?
No,
Y'all talking about 10 years ago? You say last year?
Oh my God!
Well, last year was
Tony Romo was rolling over his grave.
Last year was Dak. Last year was Dak.
What?
no. Tony Romo was still influencing last
man.
year.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
You cannot compare
That's what
Dez Bryant. Who's all that? Can't compare
He
Dez
was
Bryant
drinking a Powerade over there.
to Antonio Brown. Period.
Well,
You can't.
you
You
can.
No, you cannot.
can't. How? How can you?
Yo,
Look at their stats. Let's look at their 5-year stats. But could you put that up on the screen?
How
A
can you
comparison
compare?
of Dez Bryant's stats.
So y'all saying
compared
Dez ain't
to
going to the
Antonio
Hall?
Brown. No.
He going to the ring. He going to the ring.
Yeah, he's going to the
The ring of addicts.
Like,
That's just a black man.
I cannot believe
Yeah.
y'all just
Him
said
too.
that.
Him too.
I think he may have one good year.
Who, Dez Bryant?
Yeah.
Maybe two. I mean, listen.
He playing spades.
Listen,
Two
listen.
impossible.
Why do y'all just
he
try to
is-
take
Wait,
away
No,
from
no,
it?
no. I'll give this to Dez. He is the all-time leading touchdown
This fool said he playing
leader
spades,
for-
y'all. I ain't heard
For
of
the
that.
Cowboys?
in receptions for the Cowboys.
Okay.
Receiving touchdown leader. I mean, because whatever. They was pass happy when he was in his prime.
He is elite, man.
Michael Irvin had Emmitt Smith in the way breaking records, so he couldn't really. He would have the record if it was the same. That dude only 6'2".
73 career touchdowns. That's pretty good.
I mean, that's the record. That's the
113
record. That's why I
games.
say he going to the ring of what do y'all call it? Ring of Honor. Yeah, Ring of Honor. Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. Let's see.
3-time Pro Bowler.
That's it.
That's it. What you mean that's it?
3 times. That's all.
He only played 5 years.
That's all he played. He played more than that.
He played more than 5
He
years.
played more than that.
How many years did he play?
Come on, man. He got 3 Pro Bowls in 113 games.
113 games. That's divided by it's only divided by 16 because they ain't go to the playoffs. So you can't add no extra games in
Can
there.
you
That
type
ain't
in
10
Antonio
years.
Brown buck for me, please?
Let's see what we got. 113 divided by because my math ain't all that great.
ONIO. Brown
There
is
you
in the
go.
color.
11 years.
Right.
The 2010.
So I say probably about 10 years.
Oh,
Them
my
is-
God.
No. That's similar. That's
No,
very
it's not.
similar.
He got him by 3,000 yards, bro. He only had 7,000 yards.
What's
He had
similar about
almost
that?
8,000 yards. Come on. bro.
Almost.
Come
almost
on,
8.
bro.
So
Look,
that's 7.
He has 3 more. He has 4 more games. 4 more games.
That's because he made it to the Super Bowl a couple times.
And he has
13 less
7 more
touchdowns.
7, bro. He has 7 more touchdowns. This had 53.
This
on,
has
man.
73.
No, this
No,
has
but
70.
Dez
Oh,
had-
sorry. Whoa.
But
And
Dez didn't have a Le'Veon
let's get. Come on.
or anybody
Come on.
else that was.
Come on.
that
So
was
now- so that's
Martavius
Hines
Bryant,
Ward.
Hines Ward, Martavius Bryant. He didn't have anybody else taking touchdowns away from him. Dez was the red zone threat that y'all had.
Jason Witten.
Thank
What?
you. Thank you. Jason Witten.
Jason Witten.
Cole Beasley.
Here you go.
There you go.
Terrence
Cole.
Terrence Williams.
Terrence Williams.
Yeah.
Cole Beasley.
Yep. Let's move on.
Ike Turner.
Let's move on.
Zeke.
Let's move on.
That dude is 5'10". That's crazy.
Let's 5-2. Let's move on.
Yep. But anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. We're gonna come back with
NFL.
We're gonna do our
Some
NFL,
NFL
recap.
NFL
Week 2
recap.
recap.
week 2 recap. We're back after this.
Commercial break. Turn on.
If you're looking for a good podcast to listen to, check out AKA Steve and Demi. I'm Steve.
I'm Demi.
And Demi, I understand we're getting some good reviews for the show.
We've got some great reviews, Steve. LA Times says exceptionally clean, smooth, and easy drinking. CNN said smooth, I mean really smooth. Spirit Journal, impeccable quality, delicious.
I don't know that those sounds like things you would hear from the LA Times. What are you reading?
I'm just reading the label of a liquor bottle, actually.
That sounds appropriate.
Yep.
All right, AKA Steve and Demi.
You can find us on any podcast library, apparently. I guess we've really made it in the world. Just search AKA Show.
Break all our followers.
All right.
Welcome back to Turn Game the Podcast.
And we're back.
Y'all want to talk about the Turn on Game podcast fantasy football first? Or what do y'all want to do?
Well, you always eager to show your disappointment.
No, he beat me pretty bad last week. That's why he
I'm
wants
the
to
only.
Are you
I'm
2-0?
I'm
Yeah.
the only.
He didn't want to talk about it last week.
I won last week. What do you
He did.
mean?
He beat me like he beat
Oh,
me.
you
before.
2-0?
Man,
Yeah, I'm 2-0.
I ain't won one yet.
Well,
You might not win one, bro.
you're projected to lose to me this week, and that's
You're
going to
a true
happen.
Cowboys
so.
fan.
So last week we had Coach Junior versus Hop on My Golden Barkley.
That's right.
That
He
was
took
I'm
a
not
ride.
sure what that means.
What-
but,
Took a ride.
192.5 to 151.
Nah, he had 167.
151.
Nah, he had 167. Did he lose some points? Because
151. I'm looking at the app right now.
I updated this one that was over with.
151. I don't know if he lost or whatever, but his high point getter was Stephon Diggs with 40.
how did I only get 102
Nah.
points last week?
Oh, that was you at 167. I'm tripping.
And then Pat Mahomes for Hop on My Golden Barkley had 53.
That's right.
And then for Team Thompson versus Team Jackson.
And there's definitely some shenanigans going on with my score here.
Look, I'll tell you. Tom Brady only had 22.
The shenanigans is
David Johnson only had 5.
David Johnson's about to get
traded. Your GM skills.
Cook only had 11. Antonio Brown 15. AJ Green 29. Gronkowski 3. Keenan Allen 12. The Philly defense 3.5, and Elliott the kicker only had 2.
That's terrible.
And my kicker got hurt, I guess.
Oh God!
Zerline was hurt before the game. You didn't know that?
Man,
I had my whole bench was out there was putting in work.
Your bench was working.
Wow. Might as well too, because I had Mike Evans on the bench.
Yeah.
T.Y. Hilton. Sammy Watkins.
Y'all benches was battling each other.
But my my high scorer was tied. It was Adam Thielen and Todd Gurley, 32 points apiece. And this week we have.
Wait, you didn't give Coach Junior's high score?
Yes, I did. It was 40.
Oh, Stephon did.
Stephon had 40.
And Kelsey with 30.
This week is Hop on My Golden Barkley versus Team Thompson and Team
hitters,
Jackson versus Team Coach Junior.
You ain't ready for these hitters.
He's projected to beat me by 2.5 points right now. And Team Jackson is projected to beat Coach Junior 153 to 140.
Wow.
So you might want to look at some subs and see what you can do, sir.
He ain't got he ain't got nothing to sub. Wait. Oh no, he ain't got nothing to sub.
He getting you right now though, bro.
Who kidding you?
In Gucci down.
Man, come on.
Carlos Hyde got 23.
That's okay.
That's Carlos Hyde.
That's okay.
Well, Baker Mayfield brought him back.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield did bring him back.
So
last week
he still got to see Fitz magic.
He might get shut down.
He got to see Connor, Michael Thomas.
You're just waiting for that
downfall.
That downfall is coming real quick.
So
it might be this week after he wore his Deshaun Jackson's clothes after the press conference. It might. His demise might be this week. He might throw up.
D. Jackson was looking over. He was trying to smile, but you can tell he was
mad.
heated. He was heated.
Who was he?
D. Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
When he wore his clothes?
So yeah,
you didn't see him standing over there.
Quarterback.
This dude came out the locker room.
He didn't know he had his clothes on?
No.
Without his shirt on. With 2 of the chains out of the 4.
So Deshaun Jackson didn't know he wore his
clothes. No, the nigga stole his stuff.
Wow.
Wow,
yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the Josh Gordon thing.
Okay.
So are y'all over or under on Josh Gordon in the Patriots?
He's not gonna fit.
I'm under.
He's not gonna
fit.
Because
they just waiting on that piss to come through. And it's gonna be positive.
It's gonna be 14 carats.
24. It's gonna be glistening because it's hot. He ain't gonna play.
Man, Patriot way, man. He gonna be there.
Man,
I'm over.
Why you think the Browns let him go? They already know. Dude, he screwed up his hamstring at a photo shoot at the stadium, 11 p.m. at night. What is you doing? Before a game.
Get money.
Before the game.
Get money.
Day before the game.
Promote this clothing line.
Come on, man.
Get money, man.
How in the hell did you screw up your hamstring at a photo shoot? What was you doing?
He probably holding the football and he jumped. You know, to the leg. Yeah, it came down wrong.
Is that right?
I can't do it in here, but
the Jordan pose.
That's called you high, and you doing the most.
They said when he came to the stadium, he just wasn't himself.
Of course he was.
Josh, you're not yourself right now. Yeah, he was loaded.
Boy, he on the roids too.
But I mean, I hope, man. You know,
I hope he do play.
I do hope he does play also. Because
I hope he plays. He's on one of my teams in one of my leagues. But hey, you know,
he definitely has something to prove.
They say he can play this week.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna do nothing. Shit, he played first week.
I think he might.
Week 1, he do nothing.
Man, they got to pass
no,
the ball.
they put him on restriction week 1. That's why he only seen 2 plays. One of them was a touchdown and one of them was a catch.
So, do y'all think he's got the potential, if he stays clean, to hook up with Brady like Randy Moss?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. I do. Heck yeah.
He's not gonna fit in.
Oh yeah.
Nah, fitting in. He will fit in.
Let me ask you this, and I know the answer to this. So who should they have picked up?
Who?
Dez or Josh?
Who? The Patriots.
Patriots.
Oh, they'd have been a lot better off with Dez. I mean, easily. But
Why?
He would have fit in better.
How?
He's not now. Take him out. He's no longer a Cowboy, so y'all ain't got to take up for him.
No. He's more humble now.
Yeah, I mean he's
Humble ain't got.
Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon is super humble.
Dez ain't never pop for no drugs. Dez has always been.
What the drugs got to do with talent?
But the thing
Well,
is,
I'm saying y'all saying that Gordon's gonna pop high.
How old is Dez?
So
No,
How old
no.
is
What I'm
Dez?
saying is, we talking about talent.
talent-wise,
Dez 37, right?
He's still in better
No,
shape than
no.
Gordon.
Dez ain't 37.
How old is Dez?
Like maybe 34, 33.
yeah, Dez is young still.
He's still
But
kind of young.
Gordon is younger.
Yeah.
Gordon got fresher legs. He only been in the league 3 years.
I mean, the thing
He's
about it
older.
is they have
Dez is
a
still in better
similar
shape than he
game.
is.
How?
Dez is in better shape than he is.
Dez ain't on no crack diet.
They have similar games. If you look at both of them, they both have a very similar game.
Okay.
Body of work, very similar.
I was just curious to see what y'all say on that.
Des Bryant, though.
Nah,
Des
nah.
Bryant, though. I mean, his head
I think they better off with
overall.
Josh.
What?
I think they better off with Josh.
I think they might pick up Dez anyway.
No, I think since Dez was kicked into Beyonce, I think he gonna go back to the Cowboys. I think they just gonna sign him for a little bit less, and what's gonna happen?
They would
is
look worse than the Raiders if they took Dez Bryant back.
They need receivers.
They would look worse than the Raiders look right now.
They need a receiver.
Hey, we
At
got
this
Bryce
point-
Butler back 2 days ago.
Who is he?
Who is that?
It's true.
Hey, thank
It's
you.
true.
Who
is that?
Who is he?
What position does he play?
Receiver.
Receiver.
Oh, yeah.
But who is he?
He's in the league.
Yeah, he's in the league.
So is
Okay,
Terrence
who is
Williams.
he?
He's one of the best players in the world.
Is he?
Since he signed with the Cowboys.
You talking about Pop Warner?
He played with
No, I'm
the,
saying
he
he's one
played
of the
with
best
the
players
Cowboys
in the
before.
world. He's one of.
Okay,
How
again,
many
that's
NFL
not
players
answering
in
my
the world?
question.
Dude, there's 53 players on each team.
That's right.
The 53rd player sucks. Okay?
He's not the 53rd player though.
He is, because he just got back on the team. He is number 53.
I don't know. I don't know him. Never heard of him.
What'd you say his name was again?
But man, why are they?
Bryce Butler.
Bryce Butler.
Man, look, I'm not. It's not that I'm hating.
I'm glad the 49ers won this week.
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
We did win.
Tennessee.
So did the Titans. Don't get
job.
it twisted.
Yeah, we won.
Won by
All of our teams won.
All
Yeah, all of our teams won.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
Hey,
I'm glad y'all got a victory
hey,
too.
Hey, I got a question.
Okay.
On Big Ben and his right elbow, y'all think that's gonna be a problem?
Nah.
Oh man, Big Ben always hurt.
He stayed
played,
hurt.
He played
hurt.
better when he hurt. You see, he got hurt and he got 452 yards.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on now, Big Ben
Yeah.
plays better
He
when
started
he hurt.
off flat, and I was like, "This is crazy." And then all of a sudden, he got 450 yards.
Yeah, he
That's
went
why
on.
Uncle
I'm
Buck
like,
is
this
kind
is
of
crazy.
over there a little pissed
Sad.
right now because he didn't start him.
But I did.
And
But that first half, you was mad. You thought it was over. Then you was mad.
Basically.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Came
now,
through for you, though.
now,
I turned
now,
away, now came back. I was like, woo!
now let me ask y'all this: what do y'all think about Eli? Sacked 7 times.
That ain't nothing
Go
new.
Cowboys.
That's nothing.
Go
That's nothing
Cowboys.
new.
It's nothing new because
He lives on his
he
back.
don't get rid of the ball. He
Man.
eating these sacks. That's on him.
Now did y'all
That's
see?
good defense, man.
Yeah, did
Cowboy
y'all see
defense.
that he was when he looked up after that one sack?
Yeah, he
Like
Yeah, he was like,
he looked like somebody
Yeah.
shot him or something. Like he was dead. What's wrong with this dude?
No, he looked like Kevin Hart on Rush Hour when when that Chinese dude hit him. He's like, "Which one of y'all hit me?"
You mean Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker.
Yeah. But no, man. Hey, I'm about to put this on the wood, and I'm gonna make my cousin
he's
have
putting
it.
it on the wood.
Hey, Chicago had a top defense in the world. I mean, in the NFL.
Well, they caused me to lose a game this past
oh,
week
somebody was saying something.
to Paper Chase.
Oh, Paper Chase got you, huh?
He beat me and Gucci down. It was the clash of the unbeatens.
Because he had Chicago playing, they gave him like dang near 30 points.
Man, he beat me by dang near 30. He might have been 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know Uncle Bucket can hang his hat on something this year. Now, Mitch Trubisky, I don't know if he gonna do it for y'all at the QB.
I seen
But-
a fan had a shirt on that said, "Mitch, please." that's real talk. was a real shirt.
Hey, but I tell you, I seen that guy,
I
man.
said, wow.
And they had 52 Chicago Bears, and instead of Mack, it said Gruden.
That dude, I bet you he don't get none when he go home.
Who?
Gruden.
Oh.
You fool, you idiot, you traded.
Hey, all I know, the funniest ass of the day is him, of the year.
Donkey of the year.
Because this dude said it's hard to find a pass rusher.
You know, he said it's hard to find an elite pass rusher.
You had one.
You had one in your pocket. All you had to do was
sign him.
Take a little money off your contract because you were overpaid.
Anybody else's contract?
Because he said we didn't have no money for him. We had no money for him. Oh, and then he didn't want to play for the Raiders. Bull crap.
That's why he's still on there liking the Raiders stuff when they did what they did.
That's being funny because you know.
No, I mean I think him and Carr and all them.
No, him and Carr are best friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Carr was sick about being traded.
Oh yeah, and he probably made his. You know,
he made it known how he felt about the situation.
It was some BS. That's just how I see it. So, top 10 teams in the NFL this year so far.
Okay, top 10 right now.
Top 10
power rankings.
Power rankings.
Okay.
Is this up to us?
This is up to week 2. Up to week 2.
Yeah. So every week we're gonna do like kind of a power ranking.
Cool.
To just to see what's going on. So if we go top 10, I think we'll probably all be in agreement with number 1 being the Rams.
Why? Will we be in agreement on that?
Cause man, their offense and their defense is ridiculous. They held Arizona to 0.
That's not hard.
And they put up 35 on them.
I give them. There'll be 2 in my book. Number 1 will go to Jacksonville.
I don't know.
I think my number 1's gonna be Kansas City.
That's mine.
That's a good one.
Kansas City
is a good one.
That's a good one.
Then Jacksonville. Then the Rams. But Kansas City is they can't be stopped right now.
The thing is though, with Jacksonville,
Mahomes
they got offense and defense. Kansas City, they just outscoring. They just. It's not the defense.
It's like the old Rams when they had Kurt Warner and Isaac Bruce and all them.
Yeah, right.
They outscoring everybody.
They just putting up so many numbers you just can't breathe.
But you said Jacksonville has offense and defense.
Yeah. Oh, Blake Bortles is playing right now, bro.
I understand, but
they got running game.
Look at the Rams. They got Gurley. Their receiving core is better than Jacksonville's receiving core.
Yes. I give you that.
Their running back is better than Jacksonville's running back.
I give you that.
And their quarterbacks are about the same.
I don't believe in their defense all that much.
Dude, they got 2 shutdown corners. They got Sue and Donald in the middle. Dude, come on, man. What you mean? They got
Jacksonville's defense is
they got Talib and they got Marcus Peters.
Talib is old, man.
Talib's still putting it down.
But he's putting it down, man.
All he good at is snatching chains.
Hey, but he's putting it down.
He's snatching them still, bro.
Hey, he's snatching more than chains.
He got trucked the other day. Come on.
I mean, everybody gets trucked.
Straight ran over.
Deion got ran over by a quarterback. Vinny Testaverde. That don't take nothing from him.
Big dog.
It don't matter.
And he was drunk. He smelled straight 5150 coming out their pores.
So all I'm saying is, me.
Yeah.
Me, I
5150.
Is that a jersey or something?
That sound like some malt liquor.
So
that new malt liquor brand 5150.
So we'll do this. We'll do this combined. So everybody is saying Kansas as 1.
Yeah, I'm saying
everybody ain't saying that, man. I told y'all, Saxonville, man.
I'm thinking me. I'm sticking with the Rams.
Stick with the Rams.
I'm sticking with Jacksonville, then Kansas City.
49ers.
Because they playing on both sides of the ball.
I mean, that's cool. I mean,
you got to give Tampa Bay some love, though, man.
You got to give Tampa Bay love. They're in the
they
top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, that was my number 4.
They got to be top 5.
They top 5. And then and even though New England,
Tampa Bay's 11 on ESPN.
Hey,
bro. It's fake, man. It's fake, bro.
So who is ESPN's top 10?
ESPN's top 10 as is right here. The Rams at 1. Jacksonville at 2, Kansas City at 3, New England at 4, Philadelphia at 5, Minnesota Vikings at 6, Green Bay at 7, Atlanta.
How is Green Bay at 7?
They undefeated.
They tied the game.
Oh, they
Come on, man.
They ain't lost.
Come on, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. I read this wrong.
Come on, man.
Sorry. Number 1 is the Rams. 2 is Dallas.
Now you really reading it wrong.
Okay.
No, the 2 is Jacksonville. 3 is Kansas City. 4 New England. 5 is Philly. 6 is Minnesota. 7 is Green Bay. 8 is Atlanta. New Orleans at 9. Pittsburgh is at 10. Tampa Bay is at 11.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. 0-1-1.
0-1-1.
1-1 at 10.
Tampa Bay at 11. The Chargers at 12. Cincinnati
I would
at
have
13.
Chargers in the top
This
10.
can't be real life right now.
Carolina's 14. Denver's 15. Miami.
Denver's undefeated.
But
Denver
even
is
Uncle Buck got
undefeated.
something to say. Like, where's the Bears at home?
Denver is 2-0.
week.
It said it got
Going
their
into week
new.
3,
It got their recent records.
Yeah, they went
They're
from
2-0. The Dolphins are 2-0.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's right.
hey,
Dallas is 1-1. They're
Latrell
17.
said he's betting on his Vikings every week.
Of course.
Man. Okay. Well, what's the Vikings right now? What's the Vikings look like?
1-0-1.
Titans cracked the top 20.
Wait. Where Dallas at?
13.
Oh yeah, they on top of them.
Well, we lost week 1, I think. What's
They on top of
where the
them and
Vikings?
49ers.
Vikings is 2-0, right?
No, 1-0-1. They tied with Green Bay.
Oh, they did. They did.
So 1-0-1.
They're 6.
Oh, they got to keep getting Stephon Diggs the ball, man.
Stephon, Adam Thielen. They got an offense. Their
Thielen,
defense
yeah.
is nice too, man. They defense
They still
is
got
nice.
They still got a nice little
Oh,
defense.
yeah.
Vikings deep, but their offense, they got weapons. They
But
got
y'all gonna live and die off Kirk Cousins, and we know what Kirk Cousins is. He's the modern day Tony Romo. He get you all kind of yards in touchdowns during the regular season,
Yeah,
but
stats.
don't get you to the playoffs.
Is that right? That's what you see Tony Romo.
Oh yeah. And then if he do get to the playoffs, he's one and done because he didn't skeeted all over himself in the fourth quarter.
Wow. What's your quarterback's name again? I forgot that guy's name. What's his name?
Mariota,
He's
Marcus,
from Hawaii or somewhere.
Marcus.
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 I know what Marcus did.
Marcus.
Clap on.
Yeah, don't
So,
even trip.
We know about Marcus.
It ain't Jason Garrett.
it ain't-
It ain't Jason Garrett. I know that.
So I mean, y'all really
He do
truly
got a
believe
terrible
that
coach.
Dallas is gonna make the Super Bowl?
No, they Super Bowl contender now because they 1-1. Oh, they won that game and it was all hell broke loose. The stars came back out. They couldn't be happier.
Yeah, man. We're going to Super Bowl still. I mean that.
I bet you do.
I mean
Zeke
that.
had how many yards last week?
78.
78.
Man, what happened to Zeke Walker? What happened to him?
Zeke Walker.
Is that his last name?
Elliott.
Elliott, okay.
Man, are you heard?
51.
It was only 100-yard rusher last week.
That's it.
No, 2. The guy from
Tevin Coleman had 100.
2.
Yeah, Tevin
Him
Coleman.
and the guy from the Niners.
No, that's 3. It's 3 of
Philip
them up there.
Lindsay.
Who?
Philip Lindsay.
Oh,
Philip Lindsay.
from where? I don't know where he's from.
There's only 2 up there.
Who he played for?
3.
only 2 up
It's
there.
Matt
yeah.
Breida.
Yeah, Breda. Who? Yeah, he's played for.
Oh, Brady for San Francisco.
Yeah.
He good. Oh, he good. That boy good.
Hey,
tell you,
that's why Philip knew about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a
Well, who is
49er.
this Philip Lindsay dude?
I don't know who that is. Frog
Plays
about to,
for,
Frog,
Oakland
Frog,
Raiders.
Frog
Plays
about
for
to go
Oakland.
pick him up.
He plays for Oakland.
Frog about to go pick him
I'm
up.
to snatch him up right now. I need a running back.
Actually, he only did that because old boy's hurt and I already got him.
Who was hurt?
Marshawn. But go ahead and pick him up.
Marshawn Lynch?
Yeah.
He
Played for
played.
Oakland.
So Philip played for the Raiders?
Yeah.
I ain't picking up no Raiders.
You sure?
Nope. Not gonna
Big
do it.
Ben had 452.
Can't win with him.
I'm about to drop Connor. Anybody want him?
You ain't fist to drop
Man,
Connor.
he was a bust, man.
What?
First week he was
I
great. Next week
I'll take him. Who you want to give him to?
let's see who you got.
Which league are we talking about?
You find the league and let me know, and then we'll negotiate.
It's your team. What you mean?
I don't remember. But anyway, man,
Hey,
Let's,
Latrell got a message for you, Frog. He said bet against them, Frog.
But against who?
They don't play they don't play the Titans. If they play the Titans, it's on.
You don't want to make that bet.
Why
They
not?
playing the Titans. What?
Why not?
Come on, man. You bet to win, brother.
So what? Minnesota? What they 1-0-1 or something like that?
Who? Minnesota? 1-0-1.
What's the bet?
What's the bet,
What's the
Trail?
bet is what I want to know. What's the bet? And we'll see if we can work with that.
Mm-hmm.
What we got? Who we got next?
We're going to talk about next one. We got Coach's Corner.
Yeah, can we go to week 3 real quick?
Coach Junior's
Week 3?
Corner.
No, we're gonna pick some games. We're gonna pick some games and see who
Hey,
we
did
got
we
winning.
pick our locks last week?
Huh?
We picked our locks last week, right?
Yeah, we did.
So, how did our locks do? Y'all don't even remember who y'all locked.
My lock was Dallas, and they won. I don't know. I'm good.
All right. So this week, let's.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
That's what's up.
Hope that was my lock.
I don't think it was. I don't think he was feeling Dallas last week.
Wow, that's nuts.
That's what we get ready to get in.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Wow.
So my locks won.
Testing. I got 2 mics. Hello?
Why are you doing that?
I'm just trying to see if they was on.
Okay. Frog was with the Steelers and the Rams. Chris was with the Cowboys and the Steelers.
Hey.
Uncle Junior was with the Cowboys and New England.
Cowboys and the Cowboys.
And Phil was with the Steelers and the Rams. And Buck went for the Rams.
You didn't have no second squad?
The Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he always go with the Bears.
But, she didn't say the Bears because they lost.
No, they actually won.
They won.
Did they win? Who
Yeah,
they beat?
24-17.
That's his
Seattle.
favorite team. He's
Oh.
always been with the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Terran.
Gruden.
What did you say? I couldn't hear that.
Respect.
Okay.
Terran.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I-35. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
All right. So this week we got. Let's go. San Francisco,
I didn't
Kansas
see
City.
you rocking it. Okay.
That's my squad. I'm going with Kansas City.
Got the chain game with.
Who you got?
Long and stuff. Swinging.
Who
You
you
know
got?
what I'm
San Francisco, Kansas City.
Oh. I'm in KC, baby.
Come on, man.
Some of that barbecue.
I'm going KC.
I'm going Kansas
You
City
better.
on that one. Kansas City on that one,
I
man.
mean, hey. Let's see. Tennessee and Jacksonville. Who you got?
Oh.
Who you got?
Oh.
I got
Ooh.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
All right, then don't be looking at
But
me
in my
with
heart of
Kansas
hearts,
City.
I want Tennessee to win.
In my heart of hearts, I want the Niners to win. But
I know they
I'm
fit to get
realistic.
their tails kicked.
Glad y'all can be realistic about y'all's team losing. Because
Yeah.
Dallas,
All right,
Seattle. Dallas.
All right, Chicago, Arizona.
Are we not going to write that down? Dallas, Seattle?
Because that's not real.
All right, so the
What's
first
not real?
one
Not real.
was San Francisco, Kansas
Russell
City.
Wilson just getting y'all's tail. What, say
Everybody
it
went
again?
Kansas City. Everybody went Kansas
Yeah.
City. And then the next one was Tennessee and Jacksonville.
I got Jacksonville.
Everybody went Jacksonville.
Man, I hate to say that.
And then Dallas and Seattle.
Dallas.
I got Seattle.
I got Seattle.
I'm going
I
Seattle.
don't care.
got Seattle.
Of course.
I don't care who y'all
We
play.
should've
I'm
known.
going. Hey, I don't care who y'all play. I'm
I'm
going
going
against
Seattle,
them.
man.
That's fine. I mean, you know. That's good.
And then we have Chicago.
What about New Orleans and Atlanta?
Chicago. I'm going with all our teams first.
Okay.
Chicago and Arizona.
Chicago.
I think it's Chicago for everybody.
Chicago
on that one.
smack Arizona.
Wait. Chicago, Arizona?
Oh, here we go. Be realistic, dog. But go ahead. Take Arizona. Go ahead.
Heck, no, I'm going Chicago.
Well, they're going to be in Arizona.
All right,
so you
I
never
don't
know.
care, man.
All right, and who did you say? New Orleans and
Atlanta. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Drew
hard
Brees
one.
is on his downside of his career. They
Man,
both
I'm
play.
going NO, baby.
They both play in the Mercedes-Benz
Going
Stadium.
New Orleans.
One in Atlanta and one in New Orleans.
Atlanta, man.
Who you going with?
Atlanta's fool's gold. I'm going New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I'm
is
going
fool's
New
gold.
Orleans. I'm going New Orleans.
Still got Drew Brees.
Kamara been fool's gold all year.
No, in his first game he balled out,
We
bro.
did about that first game.
Yeah, thank you,
I'm going New Orleans, yo.
Uncle Junior.
Dallas. Ezekiel Elliott.
Nah, I'm gonna go.
Tony Romo, come out of retirement.
Come on, Dez. Bryant. Come on back. It's only 2 teams, brother.
Picking whoever Dez play for.
50-50.
Whoever Dez play for, that's who I'm
New
picking.
Orleans.
Oh, you New Orleans.
All right. Then I guess the last
Are y'all
game.
waiting on me to say something?
Yeah.
The last game would be let's go Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay.
Ooh, okay. Ooh,
I'm going Tampa.
Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
I'm going
Pitt.
Tampa.
I'm going Pitt.
I am
Uncle Buck, did you want to hop in on it?
I'm going Pittsburgh.
I'm going Pitt.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
They have all this controversy going on. AB about to
You know what?
receive for about 300 yards.
I'm going Tampa Bay. I think, and I hate to say this out loud, I think it's over for Pittsburgh and Tomlin. I think this is the year that Tomlin is out of there because he don't have control of the locker room. Le'Veon, this fool is in Miami
On the
rapping
beach.
in a
Sea
freaking
dudes.
lumberjack shirt. What is going on in Pittsburgh?
He ain't
I
there.
mean, would you say that's Pittsburgh's fault?
Yes.
Because he don't want to come and
Dude.
play for 14 mil.
Pay this dude. Give him his contract. Get him in there. You would not be 0-1 and
But is
1.
that Tomlin's fault?
Well, it's his fault that he can't control the rest of the team.
Like control what though? Like what's going on with the team?
And AB
already said what his frustration was.
the lineman talking crap about Le'Veon. Yeah, you can't in the NFL. It's an unwritten rule. You don't talk on another man's money. You let him get paid.
Oh, where did you see that rule?
That's an unwritten rule. It's understood by all NFL players of all time. If you ask any NFL player, they'll tell you. If you watch any sports show, they speaking on that.
That's right. Didn't nobody talk about my money when I was in the league.
And
We're gonna take a pause for the call.
you can't talk about her.
Wow.
We're gonna take a pause for the calls.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
But yeah, man, the Steelers are out of control, and at any moment you can go to break.
Yeah, we're going to take a break real quick, and we're going to come back with a little bit of Coach Junior Corner.
A little bit.
Turn on.
I'm Michael Eric Owen.
And I'm DT of the One Mic, One Voice podcast.
A show that is created to give space where your voice, ideas, and informed opinions can be heard, appreciated, and debated.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, One Mic, One Voice podcast. Follow us on our Twitter, the number 1 Mic _ the number 1 Voice. Or follow us on Instagram at One Mic, One Voice.
You can also listen to us on Podbean, Stitcher, and iTunes. And if you want to email us at contact@onemikonevoice.com.
And if you just want to get all of our content, go to onemikonevoice.com or blackenstudios.com.
And we're back.
Oklahoma
I
Humanities Brain Box
we were
podcast
back.
uses the humanities
I
to
thought we was going to come with some thyroid.
Now we're back. Special shout out to the Brain Box for the little interruption there.
No, that was supposed to be thyroid.
We will not do no thyroid.
It was supposed to be thyroid. That's what it was supposed to be, man.
Yeah. You know, Coach Junior coming in thyroid. I just like saying that.
Hey, y'all must like that 80s music.
It was
Because y'all the one that chose it.
It was good.
We did?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I chose it. That's back in the 80s.
That's when they sang for real, man. They sang from the...
Hey, she thyroid right there.
It ain't no auto-tune either.
Nah, ain't no auto-tune.
What you got for
That's when you had house parties right there.
and you had the house speaker.
Yeah.
Every song back in there that had that...
Yeah, they had a little,
M. Toomey. Today, we want to talk about a Texas school superintendent that made a comment and said, you can't count on black quarterbacks, but I don't mean that in a racist way.
Are we naming names? Are we naming names? What's this person's name?
Man, no, we're not gonna talk about that.
So is he talking about?
So do y'all want to call his name?
Yeah, call his name.
Yeah, say his name.
Lynn Redden.
Redneck? Lynn Redneck?
Redden.
Redden.
Reddeen.
Oh, not Redden. Lynn Redneck.
Well, you could have called him that.
Oh.
But he didn't say it in a racist way, so
Redden.
you can't call him that.
Yeah.
I mean,
he probably got a black best friend too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and tell you that every
can't
sentence.
count. I mean,
So-
Doug Williams won the Super Bowl. That's a black quarterback.
Warren Moon.
Warren Moon is the if you add all his years of playing football, he's by far the all-time leading in passing yards.
Pat Mahomes.
You got Pat Mahomes. You got
Michael Vick.
You got
but
Randall Cunningham.
But listen
Steve
to this.
McNair.
You got
Tyrod Taylor.
The Onalaska Independent School District.
Dak Prescott.
In
Really?
the Penny Woods, about 75 miles north of Houston.
Penny Woods.
Penny Woods.
What is that?
Wow, that's
some woods. you don't see many black people that live in the woods. So it may be like that.
He's talking about his high school. Oh, he's talking about Deshaun Watson. He's talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's talking about Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans.
You can't depend on him.
Wow.
Yeah. His performance on Sundays.
Before he got there, the quarterback they've had, how many quarterbacks did they go through that were non-black?
Just about as many as Cleveland.
Yeah, and none of them were black.
No.
Huh, interesting.
Brandon Wheaton.
Interesting. Redden. It's Lynn Redden. Interesting.
What's his theory behind all of this? Does he even have anything of substance to back his claim that you can't depend on black quarterbacks? Because you know what, if you look at the college game, it's pretty much ran by black quarterbacks. The only thing that happens is once they go to the NFL, that's when they change their position to wide receiver or DB, and that's where you don't see no more black quarterbacks because they change their position. But they run rampant in the college game. So
He
This
said,
is true.
He said,
I'm
I've seen in the
confused.
NFL when you need precision decision making, you can't count on a black quarterback.
that's because you change them all to wide receiver, and then you leave one or two who can run with their legs, and then all of a sudden you want to change them to a pocket quarterback.
But they all supposed to be Big Ben and Brett Favre.
But then again, if you look at it though,
what's his name?
Fitzpatrick.
Slip my Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, but if you look at it though, right, the quarterbacks that we name, precision, decision making. You know, I mean, I don't
Talking
get
about the black quarterback we named?
Yeah, the black quarterbacks we named. That's what I'm saying. Precision, Warren Moon.
Right.
Come on now, Randall Cunningham.
Right.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
But what it says is he leaned back and folded his arms and turned his "Make America Great Again" hat.
He turned to the back.
That sums it up right there.
He turned it to the back?
No, he turned it around to the front.
That sums it up right
Yeah,
there.
that sums it up right there.
Hey, you know them "Make
he's a
America
bigot.
Great Again" hats was made by Nike.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They got a swoosh on them?
they got a swoosh on the inside.
Wow.
So how many of them set them on fire?
Nobody.
I bet they still wearing them.
Oh yeah.
So,
well, you know, like you said, basically he's a bigot. I mean,
I wouldn't call him that because for all we know, he listened to Tupac and Biggie. He just talking on sports. That's his opinion. That don't make him a racist. It's just his opinion. He don't like black people.
No F's are given.
No,
That's basically what it is.
No, but listen to this. At the end of the quote, it said, Retton realized that he's a racist and had made a huge mistake and quickly deleted his post.
First of all, racists don't realize they are racist. They're born and bred. There's no all of us. Oh dang! What I said. Oh, I am a racist. There's no enlightenment all of a sudden. So I mean, come on. He realized what he said could be construed as racist.
Well, then at the very bottom it says, you know, he realized that it was a public page and not his private page.
So he got ghost pages out there too, huh? Wow.
Hey man, it's all good. I mean, we can say the same thing about, you know, how we describe white dudes playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Larry Bird was cold.
you know,
we already talked about that.
That's the only one we really talk about, though. You know what I'm saying?
We talk about Thunder Dan, man.
Who?
Thunder Dan.
Dan Marley? Okay, I'll give you that. But
Tom Chambers?
Yeah, but them was way back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? 80s and 90s.
White chocolate?
Gordon Hayward.
White chocolate fizzled out, but what we call him white chocolate.
He's a white boy. But we can't take it away from him. He's white.
No, we give him the, I mean, yeah, I give you that.
Steve Nash?
That's 1 out of a million. You know what I'm saying?
Dirk Nowitzki?
He German.
Yeah,
he ain't
he
really,
German.
He's white.
He ain't white.
Man, his skin tone is pink, like all of them.
I don't get it. I don't like all of them.
He's not.
He's white though.
He's not white in the traditional sense of. You know,
what you mean? They come from Europe, man. They white.
Caucasian male. You know what I'm saying? That you would find in a suburb somewhere. This dude came from Germany.
He's white.
He's not white to me.
He's white. He married a black woman.
He's not white to me.
He's white.
And
they come from Europe.
And it said Redden apologized for everyone seeing the inner workings of his brain.
Is this accredited source? I'm just asking because a lot of this is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is this accredited source?
Yeah, he's a funny guy, man. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, 1,026 students in the district, and 0.9% are African American.
0.9%?
0.9%.
How many of them students is it?
1,026.
So he has very few.
2 black people.
Yeah.
So I want to know where that's from. Where's that article at?
You say Red?
The Houston Post. The Houston Chronicle.
That's a credible source.
He an athletic director?
Superintendent.
Oh, okay.
But credible source. No, it's not a. I mean, it's
no. But you can get away with
media,
that.
But
you can get away with that when you're in those towns that there's none of us.
Scholarly Journal.
Because when I when I worked at UPS,
you worked at UPS?
Yeah, I worked at UPS.
Oh.
And it was one of the big guys said he was from Guyman, and he said, I'd never seen an African American person till I moved to the city. But that.
Who in their right mind want to live in Guyman?
That was in what?
That was in the 90s.
Yeah, they wanted me to come play for Panhandle State back then. I told them, no, sir, buddy. That's no, sir, buddy.
You might want it. You know, that might have been a good look for you.
Good.
Nah, they'd have put on the back of his jersey, he hung high.
Oh, he could have. Never mind. Anyway. Man, we can't. I mean, dude has, you know.
This is opinion.
Big up for him for being able to share his opinion. Everybody can't. Everybody can't be.
Is this a new Frogg?
We can't call everybody a racist because you know what I'm saying.
He called himself a racist.
He called himself a racist for the simple fact that he beat everybody else to the punch.
Still,
you know what I'm saying.
Is this a new Frogg? Frogg, you all right, man? You feeling okay?
I'm good.
Because that's something you normally would go off about.
No, you know, I told y'all, you know.
He's at peace now.
He did yoga before he came. He drank some tea. He drank some special tea.
For the sake of the show and our critics alike, I'm mellow. You know.
You hoodie mellow right now.
I'm
just
stay
chilling in
mellow,
the cut.
Man, you know, I'm not gonna go there. But real talk though.
F him.
You know what I'm saying? That too. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, ain't no different than us, you know what I'm saying, when we talk about, you know, whatever. So.
There's a difference.
No, go on and spit it out.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, we don't, like we talk about Beasley or Thielen, and we don't give them no respect because they white.
Man, the coldest
playing wide receiver.
The coldest white wide receiver was Steve Largent.
But that was in the 80s.
Don Beebe.
Every time you bring up a white dude,
every
time you bring up a white dude,
it's the 80s.
Don Beebe.
Beasley a lot of respect.
Every time you bring up a white dude, it's a white dude from the 80s or
Don
the 90s.
Beebe.
Who is Don Beebe?
Played with Green Bay. He was balling.
Don't remember him.
I've seen BB.
The closest one, the coldest one I've seen recently is Jordy Nelson.
Danny Amendola.
Right.
I don't give him that.
Cole
Denny
Beasley.
Amendola is a
Wes
product
Welker?
of they're a product
Wes
of the
Welker.
systems they were in.
They were still cold.
In New England.
Still cold.
They made them cold.
But that's-
because that's what New England. That's the system. You got Brady. You got Belichick. You got Gronk. Gronk is a cold white dude. You know what I'm saying?
Travis
But-
Kelce.
Kelsey cold, but Kelsey kind of a brother though.
It don't matter. He's
Kinda-
still white, man. You
kinda
can't do that. He's
kinda
still
brother,
white.
though.
He's still white.
But
It's
anyway,
cold ones, man.
man, if you're a racist, you're a racist. You know what I'm saying? Live in your skin and whatever. Just as long as you listen to Turn on the Game and you watch sports, it's all good. He watching sports. He giving his opinion like we are. Whatever.
No
You
F's
know?
are given.
None. You want me to say it, but I'm not going to.
He's not going to say it this week,
You're trying to
folks.
get me to say it.
He's not going to say it this week,
Good
folks.
show, fellas.
We're going to wrap it up.
That was for you.
And you.
W Balls. This has been another episode of Turn on the Game, the podcast. To download this episode or any that you missed, log on to Spotify, Podbeam app, iHeartRadio, Google Play, or Apple Podcasts. You can also catch us at blackandstudios.com. Thank you for listening, downloading, liking, and following the show. Don't forget to get at us on your favorite platforms. Our official Twitter is at @turn_on_the_game. Follow us on Instagram at @turn_on the game. You can also email us at turnonthegame4@gmail.com.
Thyroid.